Hello and welcome to Trending Daily. This is Makhdoom Shahabuddin. In a significant shift in regional diplomacy and economic strategy, Pakistan is now looking to turn its emerging role as a mediator in easing tensions between the United States and Iran into concrete economic gains. Officials say the recent improvements in regional stability could open the door to formal energy trade with Tehran, stronger investor confidence, and expanded trade and investment opportunities across multiple sectors of the economy. Over the past months, Pakistan has quietly positioned itself as an important facilitator in efforts to reduce tensions between Washington and Tehran. Since the beginning of the recent conflict, dynamics involving Iran, Pakistan has hosted early level contacts between the two sides and played a supporting role in diplomatic exchanges that contributed to a broader understanding between the parties. These efforts culminated in the signing of the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding last week, which is being viewed by officials as a milestone in Pakistan's economic and diplomatic engagement. The significance of this development was further highlighted during the visit of Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian to Islamabad on Tuesday. The visit marked an important moment in bilateral relations where both countries pledged to deepen cooperation and build on recent diplomatic momentum. For Pakistan, the timing of the visit aligns closely with its economic priorities, including expanding regional trade, attracting foreign capital, and sustaining ongoing economic recovery under reform-driven policies. Finance advisor Khurram Shahzad emphasized that economic stability, policy continuity, and diplomatic credibility together form a powerful foundation for investor confidence. He noted that when a country is seen as both stable domestically and constructive internationally, it strengthens its economic partnerships and creates new opportunities for investment. According to him, a growth-oriented agenda combined with a reputation for promoting peace places Pakistan in a uniquely favorable position to attract capital into infrastructure, technology, human development, and future growth sectors. Officials in Islamabad are now actively assessing how a possible long-term thaw between Washington and Tehran could reshape regional economic dynamics. One of the most immediate potential benefits identified is the formalization of trade with Iran, particularly in the energy sector. For decades, trade between the two neighbors has existed in limited official form, while informal exchange networks have continued across the long shared border. Pakistan and Iran share a border stretching more than 900 kilometers where fuel, food, and other essential goods have historically moved through unofficial channels. Although sanctions on Iran have restricted formal trade, significant informal petroleum trade has persisted. Now, policymakers believe that improved diplomatic conditions could help transition these exchanges into regulated and legal trade frameworks, which would benefit both economies through taxation, regulation, and energy security. A senior finance ministry official noted that energy trade with Iran could become formalized if regional conditions continue to improve. He explained that what was previously informal could now be structured in a way that ensures transparency and economic benefit. He also emphasized that such developments would not only strengthen bilateral ties but could also improve broader regional economic integration. Discussions are already underway regarding the possibility of expanding bilateral trade targets. Last week, Pakistan's investment minister Kaisar Ahmad Sheikh and Iranian ambassador Raza Amiri reaffirmed their commitment to raising trade volumes to $10 billion through enhanced economic engagement and the development of special economic zones along the border. These initiatives are designed to transform the border region into a hub of commercial activity and industrial cooperation. Officials believe that improved trade relations with Iran could have a ripple effect across the entire region. A more stable and economically integrated neighborhood would likely attract international investors who have so far remained cautious due to geopolitical uncertainty. In this context, Pakistan sees its diplomatic engagement as a tool not only for peace building, but also for economic positioning. The United States remains Pakistan's largest trading partner, with bilateral trade reaching $8.38 billion in fiscal year 2025. Trade during first 11 months of the current fiscal year has already reached $8.58 billion, largely driven by textile exports. Officials suggest that regional stability could further strengthen Pakistan's trade performance by boosting investor sentiment and export competitiveness. Another senior official from the Information Ministry highlighted that easing regional tensions and any gradual relaxation of sanctions on Iran could unlock additional economic opportunities for Pakistan. He noted that as a neighboring country and a trusted regional partner, Pakistan would naturally benefit from increased economic activity and trade expansion. When asked about the possibility of crude oil imports from Iran, the official stated that it is too early to confirm any specific agreements. However, he did not rule out the possibility of expanded energy cooperation in the future, depending on how diplomatic developments unfold. He added that trade in multiple commodities is expected to increase as conditions improve. Beyond energy and trade, officials also see long-term opportunities in reconstruction and development activities in Iran should regional stability continue to improve. Such efforts could open doors for Pakistani companies in construction, logistics, engineering, and and services sector, creating a new employment and investment avenues. Pakistan's recent diplomatic engagement is also being viewed as a strategic success on the global stage. By facilitating dialogue between major regional and international players, Pakistan has strengthened its image as a responsible actor capable of contributing to peace and stability. This role has enhanced its diplomatic credibility at a time when countries are increasingly evaluated not only on economic performance but also on geopolitical contribution. According to finance advisor Shahzad, this dual identity as a stabilizing force at home and a facilitator of stability abroad significantly improves Pakistan's attractiveness as an investment destination. He stressed that investors are increasingly prioritizing countries that demonstrate both internal policy consistency and external diplomatic relevance. The Iranian president's visit to Islamabad further reinforced this narrative. The high-level engagement provided an opportunity for both sides to reaffirm political goodwill and explore practical avenues for cooperation. It also signaled the international community that Pakistan and Iran are committed to strengthening ties despite external pressures and historical constraints. During the visit, discussions focused on expanding trade cooperation, regional connectivity, and investment frameworks. The visit is being described by officials as a diplomatic win for Pakistan as it strengthens its regional partnerships while also aligning with its economic transformation goals. Analysts suggest that Pakistan's ability to host and facilitate such high-level diplomatic exchanges reflects growing trust in its foreign policy role. This trust is essential for converting diplomatic engagement into long-term economic dividends, especially in sectors such as energy, logistics, infrastructure, and cross-border trade facilitation. The broader vision emerging from Islamabad is one where diplomacy and economics are closely linked. Officials believe that peace initiatives can directly translate into trade growth, investment inflows, and stronger economic resilience. In this framework, Pakistan's role is not only to benefit from regional stability but also to actively contribute to its creation. As Pakistan continues to implement IMF-backed reforms and focus on macroeconomic stabilization, its leadership is increasingly emphasizing external engagement as a tool for growth. The combination of domestic reform and regional diplomacy is being presented as a dual engine for future development. In conclusion, Pakistan's evolving role in regional diplomacy, particularly in relation to United States-Iran relations, is being seen as more than just a political achievement. It represents a strategic opportunity to reshape its economic future. If regional stability continues to improve, officials believe Pakistan could enter a new phase of trade expansion, investment inflows, and energy cooperation that strengthens both its economy and its global standing. This was Trending Daily. I'm Makhdoom Shahabuddin. See you in the next episode.